If you've ever felt like your to-do list is never-ending, or that you're constantly juggling tasks but never quite catching up, you're in good company. The modern world throws a lot at us: work, family, errands, personal projects, and it can feel overwhelming to keep track of it all. But imagine if there were a way to capture all those commitments, process them efficiently, and focus your energy where it matters most. That's where the Getting Things Done system, or GTD, comes in. GTD, developed by productivity expert David Allen, is a simple yet highly effective approach to organizing your life. At its heart, GTD is about freeing your mind from the burden of remembering and tracking everything, so you can devote your mental energy to actually doing the things that matter. Rather than relying on your memory, which is prone to forgetfulness and stress, the GTD method helps you build a trusted system for handling tasks, projects, and ideas of all sizes. Let's break down the 5 key steps of GTD and explore how you can start using them today. The first step is capture. This is the process of getting every idea, obligation, or stray thought out of your head and into an external system. The capture step is all about completeness. Don't try to filter or organize yet. Whether you use a notebook, an app on your phone, sticky notes, or a voice recorder, the goal is to record everything that's on your mind. This might include work deadlines, grocery lists, birthday reminders, or even that book you want to read someday. Capturing everything ensures nothing slips through the cracks, and it starts to ease the mental pressure of keeping track of it all. Once you've gathered everything, it's time for step 2. Clarify. Here's where you process your captured items one by one. For each item, ask yourself, is this actionable? If the answer is no, then you have 3 options. You can trash it if it's not relevant, file it for reference if it's information you might need later, or put it on a someday, maybe list if it's something you might want to pursue in the future. If the item is actionable, decide what the very next physical action is. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. If it will take longer or requires someone else's help, delegate it or defer it by adding it to an appropriate list or scheduling it for later. This step is about breaking everything down into clear, manageable actions. Step 3 is organize. Now that you've clarified what needs to be done, it's time to put those tasks and projects into the right places. This might mean creating specific lists for different areas of your life, one for work, another for home, a list for phone calls, errands, or anywhere else you regularly find yourself. Use a calendar for time-sensitive tasks and appointments, and consider setting up a tickler file, a system that prompts you to revisit items at a specific time in the future. The organization step is where your system takes shape, turning a chaotic list of tasks into an orderly, accessible structure. Next comes reflect. This step is crucial for keeping your system reliable. It's easy to capture and organize tasks, but unless you regularly review your lists and update them, things will start to slip. Make it a habit to check your lists daily. Review your calendar to see what's coming up. Scan your next actions lists and adjust as needed. Once a week, set aside a dedicated time for a more thorough review. During this weekly review, clear your inbox, look over your project lists, and make sure nothing is slipping through the cracks. Ask yourself, are my projects moving forward? Are there bottlenecks that need attention? This reflection ensures that your system stays current and trustworthy. The final step is engage. With everything captured, clarified, organized, and reviewed, you're ready to take action. At this stage, you trust your system to tell you what to do next. Instead of worrying about what you might be forgetting, you can focus fully on the task in front of you, confident that your system will prompt you when it's time to shift gears. Setting up your own GTD system starts with a mind sweep, a dedicated session where you write down everything occupying your thoughts. It can be eye-opening to see just how many things are swirling around in your head, but getting them onto paper or into an app is the first step toward regaining control. Once your capture is complete, you'll clarify, organize, and review, just as the method describes. When it comes to tools, There's no one-size-fits-all solution. Some people thrive with digital systems, using apps like Todoist, Things, or OmniFocus to keep everything at their fingertips. Digital tools offer the advantage of searchability and accessibility from anywhere. Others prefer the tactile satisfaction of a notebook or paper planner, enjoying the act of physically crossing items off their lists. The important thing is to pick tools you'll actually use. Your GTD system should feel like an extension of your mind, a place where you can trust that everything you care about will be captured and managed. Maintaining your GTD system is all about developing consistent habits. The weekly review is essential. Think of it as hitting the reset button on your commitments. Take time each week to review your lists, clear out completed tasks, identify new next actions, and make sure your projects are moving forward. Each day, check your lists in the morning to plan your day, and in the evening to capture any new loose ends. Over time, these habits become second nature, and your system becomes more powerful and reliable. Remember, GTD is not about rigid rules. It's a flexible framework designed to help you, not constrain you. Adapt the system to suit your lifestyle, your work, and your preferences. The goal is to reduce stress by keeping your commitments out of your head and in a system you trust. The real power of GTD comes from the sense of clarity and focus it brings. By freeing your mind from the burden of remembering, you unlock more mental energy for creativity, problem solving, and meaningful work. GTD is especially helpful for managing complex projects, breaking them down into actionable steps, tracking progress, and making even the largest goals feel manageable. Building a GTD habit takes time, and it's normal to encounter challenges along the way. Don't be discouraged if you slip up or feel overwhelmed at first. Keep it simple. Start with the basics, and let your system evolve as you gain confidence. In summary, getting things done is more than just a productivity hack. It's a way to bring order, clarity, and peace of mind to your busy life. By consistently capturing, clarifying, organizing, reflecting, and engaging, you'll find yourself more productive, less stressed, and better equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. So give GTD a try, adapt it to your needs, and watch your productivity soar. Here's to getting things done.